We are a voluntary democratic adult education organisation and we deliver programmes of education to adults with a strong strand of social inclusion issues, so engaging people back into learning who've missed out the first time round in their lives.
Digital inclusion means helping people who aren't very used to computers to get used to them, maybe get over their fears, give them some experience, give them some guidance.
It's really important. An awful lot of people need to know more about how to use IT effectively. I've taught IT and I know it's important. Sometimes older people, some people who've never had access to a computer have got a chance to try a computer.
The Dain Project is an action research project looking at really if we can reach the hardest to reach around digital inclusion rather than a sort of progressive model, which is a more traditional route where you just keep chipping away at the edges of social inclusion. This is looking at more jumping directly to trying to work with the hardest to reach communities.
The Digital Activist Project takes place in the East Midlands of England, but across the whole of the UK at the moment we have a nationwide campaign called Race Online 2012. This is linked to the launch of the Olympics in London in 2012, and the aim is to get more of our citizens using the online world by the time that the Olympics start.
It's partly funded by the European Social Fund, and it's actually interconnected with other digital inclusion projects across Europe.
Our main role has been to coordinate and enable transnational activity as part of the project, and we've been really happy to have organised one study visit to Estonia and a follow-up visit to Berlin and other parts of Germany. And on those visits, small groups of digital activists, along with other staff from the project, were able to visit digital inclusion activities and learn from the way things are done in other countries.
We do three roles: advisory panel, where we meet occasionally to advise on the project; outreach, which is what we're doing today, which is where we go to a particular place on a one-off, maybe a fete or a festival, or a drop-in somewhere like this, and we hope to get more custom. And then we do regular drop-ins in places like libraries and community centres.
This is the How to be a Digital Activist course, and basically we train the volunteers ready to go out into the community and engage people with technology. It's not an IT based course. There are IT aspects to it, but it's mainly about working with members of the community, so communication skills, boundaries, safeguarding, equality and diversity, anything that they might come across when they're working out in the community, because they have a lot of responsibility in their role outside. They have to be unemployed on joining the project. Currently
unemployed, so yeah, it should look good on your CV that you're actually doing something. It's voluntary as well, you're prepared to have a go at something. Saw in the local paper, I thought I'd give it a go.
They come along, they fill in the sheet about their availability and their contact details, and then we'll contact them with regards to the next course, train them up, and then off they go.
I'm involved with this project since I started training how to become digital activist. That started in 2009 November, and in the month of March 2010 we were ready to go out and start helping the community as the project has decided with their objectives. People comes with variety of issues, like very common we have seen like people can't do basic job search using computer or internet. And the reason is possibly they are not enough trained. They don't know how to.
Today we had a couple of people, one of whom wanted to go on Facebook for the first time. She already knew Facebook through her partner, but she had always wanted to start on Facebook but had never really got round to it. So I helped her set up a Facebook account. Sometimes the questions are extremely basic, such as the very first drop-in I did over a year ago. An elderly gent said, "You know when you've typed a line of text, how do you get down to the next line?"
We think that volunteering is really important in this whole field of giving everybody access to the internet. Volunteers have a really valuable role to play, particularly when they're well prepared and well trained, properly supported, and when the volunteers themselves can be involved in the management and running of the project. And we see all of those things in the Dain Project.